One of these players are lying.
No.
No.
No, I am not.
No, I'm not.
And I plan to find out who is lying to the entire server through 3 challenges, which will test just how Australian they are. And if I find the one who's been lying, oh, they're in for a big surprise. You see, a few weeks ago, I joined the Outback SMP, a server which invites only the most successful Australian content creators to it. And as a proud Australian, I wondered, was everyone here really who they say they are? But Australia is such a multicultural and dynamic country. What truly makes someone Australian? Could it be enjoying the southern sun? Maybe it's driving by the servo for a meat pie lunch. Or what could be more Aussie than throwing a good old shrimp on the barbie? But who am I to say what makes someone Australian? My question to you is, what does it mean to be Australian?
Meat pies, mate. Meat pies. You know? Eshays, bro. Eshays.
Same, mate.
You get free healthcare.
It means the world.
It means being inclusive, accepting, and celebrating our diversity.
Being born and living in Australia.
A lot of alcoholics. I mean, I love it.
But really, what would these random Minecraft YouTubers know about being Australian? It's time for some proper field research. Let's go touch some grass.
Sir, let me interview you. So, sir, what does it truly mean to be Australian?
Oh, you know, just going down to your local servo, getting a nice meat pie with a tomato sauce, get a nice dare iced coffee and a nice hot day. Yeah.
So, how do you feel about the current Australian economy?
I don't really keep up with that. Yeah, no comment, mate.
So, as an Australian, how do you deal with all this dangerous wildlife roaming around your house every day?
Oh, you know, you just deal with them. You go past them, you just say hi. If they come up to you and start messing with you, you just swap them away. Like, no biggie.
So to you, what is an Australian meal?
Oh, you know, just going down to Bunnings on a Sunday arvo, getting a nice snag with some tomato sauce. Don't forget the onions. Oh, too good.
So, sir, what does an everyday Australian day look like?
Oh, you know, just waking up at 6 and just getting to work, 12-hour shift, and then you get home, you have dinner, have a nice cold beer and watch TV.
Thank you, sir. You truly are the Australian icon.
Oh, no problem, mate.
And with that, I have done it. The 3 key ingredients to being Australian is to be able to find a good bargain anywhere you look, cook a banger barbecue, and one final challenge that you'll find out what it is later. But with my plan in hand, I was going to put this set of players through 3 trials which will test their Australianness. Australianness. And by watching them very closely, I will be able to find out which one of them is quite not who they say they are. Welcome to the first challenge. It's a good, different supermarket where players will need to look through each of the shelves in order to find the best bang for their buck. You guys are free to start purchasing now. Go for it. Let me hear some opinions on what you think of these prices. This is the current Australian prices right here.
Sit down. Sit down.
He's not
Only
wrong
the
though.
finest
Expensive, bro.
ingredients-
Expensive is
ingredients
Australia.
wait,
I'm
we have
so
to
sorry,
pay for
bro.
this?
You
That
must
is-
pay for them.
I only own 5 diamonds!
It is all about
Brokey.
what you can get for your money.
I'm rich. I've got it.
Okay, I finished. Okay, so
You guys have
basically,
5 minutes.
BH.
It's all
No, I don't
about
care. I
weighing
don't care.
up
I don't
how
care. I
much you
finished. I
can
finished.
spend.
I had to win.
Different a lot
Let me
of
tell you
things
something,
now.
BH. Let me tell you something. I got 4 emerald blocks, four apples, and 3 lazuli. But guess what? I'm not gonna pay for this because I'm a thief. No, I'm joking. I'll give you like 4
No
ancient
way.
debris.
Okay. I think
as
I got.
As a tip,
Where's
I'll give
the-
you 4 ancient debris.
Oh.
As a tip.
As a tip.
Guys, what's 3 times 6? 18, right? 18.
Bro, it's so big. There's no
BH,
way.
BH.
But
Now,
okay.
if you guys are confused as to what's going on here,
bought-
don't worry,
okay,
so am I. I have
I
not
bought-
a
okay,
clue
look at the
what
app
is
of the
happening
counter.
right now.
Okay, I
However,
bought
with the price of Australian goods
bread,
skyrocketing through the roof, let's see what these guys have decided to buy. Okay, contestants, what did you buy?
I bought. Okay, get your ass off the counter. Okay, I bought 6 bread, 5 melons for 23 diamonds.
This
Horrible
is what you
deal.
bought? Perfect.
Yup.
I'll keep that. You'll get it back, but I need
Hey,
to
get off.
determine who gets the best bang for their buck by the end of
Alright,
this.
bet. Alright, so
Yeah, okay,
basically,
okay.
This was from my chest, but this is like my friendship carrot. Because I love you.
Friendship carrot.
Unfortunately,
this
that
is-
isn't stock
no.
from the ALDI.
Hey, this is stock. This is stock. This is stock.
No,
I got
having a
2
tantrum right now.
emerald blocks. This. And axe. For this nether star.
What?
That's crazy.
Okay.
Okay, bro. Okay, so basically, VH. So I have 4 emerald blocks, right? 3 lapis lazuli and 4 apples, and I'm gonna pay for ancient debris as a tip, as a kind tip. Just go away, Iron. No one likes you. No one likes you, bro.
I want to hear from Iron next.
No,
Iron,
you don't.
what have you
You don't.
purchased?
Alright.
You don't. You don't.
I
you
have
don't, you
purchased
don't.
absolutely nothing. Because
That is a bold decision.
I am an Australian. I do not require food.
Okay, so finally, I'll need to hear from Fern. What have you
I don't think
purchased?
you want to.
Okay, so as you know, I've got 5 diamonds to my name, so I need to find the best bargains. So these 2 emerald blocks are worth 4 diamonds, as it says on the thing.
Yep.
That's all I could afford. I couldn't find anything for 1 diamond. I chose those because of the value I can get out of those emerald blocks. I can get a lot of food with that.
I
Like,
like
really-
the thinking. But what truly makes an Australian? Not just finding the best bargain. No. A true Aussie, they know how to cook. Cook a good barbecue, that is. The next challenge that I have for you. Being Australian does not just mean getting the best bang for your buck, but it is also about cooking. Australians, they love to cook. So
Oh,
in this next
yes.
challenge, you guys will get 10 minutes to barbecue as much meat as you possibly can.
I knew it. I knew it.
Whoever can get me the most amount of cooked meat in the next 10 minutes will
What?
win. I'll send you a list
What?
of coordinates to
I
meet me
can't!
back.
I
Go
can't.
for it.
Oh, let's go. Wait, how long do we have?
How do I cook meat?
10
I don't
minutes.
have steel. I don't have flint.
And so while my contestants were out barbecuing, I thought it would be a good idea to catch up with each of them and see how they were going. Hello Fern, how are you feeling right now? You're currently 2 minutes into your second challenge of being Australian. How Australian are you feeling right now?
I have got no food. I'm walking with my netherite sword that I'm definitely not allowed to have.
Now, about your competitors, how are you feeling? Do you feel like there could be more Australian than you? How do you feel like you're stacking up against them right now?
I've got no hunger. They can beat me to anywhere. So I'm not too confident.
So without any food, what is your game plan? How do you think you're going to come out in this second challenge?
Eat the meat.
Well,
So I get extra points.
good luck. Hi Iron, how are you currently feeling right now?
Very confident. As a true Australian, I've been barbecuing since I was a toddler.
After the recent challenge, how are you feeling? Do you feel like you feel confident that you're going to be the one to come out on top?
Oh yes, 100%.
I like the confidence. That is what I like to see from a fellow Australian. In terms of your other competitors, who do you think is the least and most Australian?
The most Australian? I
Yeah.
would say myself, obviously. And the least Australian, I'm gonna go with Sebi.
Right. That is bold coming from the person who owns the Outback SMP, known for inviting only the most successful Australian content creators. Hello
What?
Nero, how are you?
BH, I have no meat.
That's a rough way to go, especially in a competition all about being Australian. We've had someone say that you could be the liar. How do you
Yep.
feel about that?
I am not the liar. Ever since I was a boy, people called me weird for being cannibalistic, but
Right.
I think that's how I'm gonna get the meat.
That is a strong take. X-Ray, how are you currently feeling?
Good.
How are we feeling about the barbecue right now? We cooking?
Yeah, we're actually cooking, bro. I have 2 stacks.
What do you think the final challenge could be? If it's all about being
Um,
Australian, what could it be?
Who has the biggest?
That is a bold answer. I like the confidence coming from you. Who do
I
you
get
think
that a lot.
is your biggest competitor in this competition?
Sevi.
Sevi?
Sevi by far.
Hello, Sevi, the final competitor. How are you currently feeling?
I'm feeling pretty confident. I think I have like an actual good game like strategy. I'm
I
not
like
gonna
to
lie.
hear it. I like to hear it. I've heard a lot of
Wow.
people saying that you could be potentially the most Australian, but also the least Australian. So how are you feeling about these accusations?
Look, I feel like the reason people are saying I'm not Australian is because I don't know, because I really don't know how to explain it. But well, maybe they think I'm putting up an act, you know?
What are your chances of coming out in this whole competition on top?
Bro, I don't know, man. Like, if you have people like, when you have people like Iron and stuff, I think I got that. I think I got that in the bag, man.
All right. Once you guys are ready, please stand on top of your chest and deposit all of your barbecue. X-ray, we are looking at 91 pieces of...
No, it's 81, bro.
Is
What
it?
are you
no,
talking
it's
about?
91. It's
It's
91.
91.
It's 91. You're so dumb.
Nero, you have 5 watermelon. I guess I've heard people barbecue watermelon before, but I'm not too big of a fan. Sebi, you have gotten 54, 70, 88. That is just
You suck, Seb.
under X-rays.
Just kidding.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think I'm
88,
doing
yeah,
it.
91
that's-
to
that's-
80
I've got
something.
65.
65 and Iron. I've got a feeling that Iron may have won this competition with over
Yeah, but
120
it's the
pieces
thought-
of
it's the-
barbecue.
It's the thought and effort.
And so after Outback's greatest barbecue, it was time to finally move on to the final challenge, which will really test just how Australian these 5 players were. Now, hopefully you guys are Australian enough that you're not gonna die here, but please follow me.
Oh my god, okay.
I'm out of
I have a feeling I know what this is. I have a
So-
feeling I know what this is.
PH. I've got
Oh
This
shit!
is a casual Australian house. I'd like you to all enter and see if you can survive. This is a final test to see if you guys are
Wait.
Australian.
Wait, BH, I'm out
Let's
of
go,
hunger.
let's go.
I'm out of hunger, out of health, out of food.
Kill each other. It's the spiders you want to kill.
Okay, now I can survive. I can survive. I'm Australian enough to survive this. I deal
I'm
with this on a
Australian
daily.
enough.
I deal with this on a daily basis.
There's so
Come on, Fenmeta, we gotta get a payback, Fenmeta, bro. We gotta just take that amount of disrespect.
Oh my god.
But this just proves you guys aren't Australian enough. You guys can't handle
Bro,
spiders.
we're naked! We're homeless!
You gotta use some strategies
I'm more,
to succeed.
I'm more
What do you mean?
Australian than you think, Seb. Look. Look at how Australian I am. I'm peak.
Lagging.
Then I'm peak!
Congratulations to all of you for successfully exterminating an average Australian household.
Let's
Get out of the
go!
way. Get out of the way. I'm trying to do something.
I
If you guys are
carry!
ready, we'll head back to the interrogation shack. Thank you guys for all testing your Australianness in this last 3 challenges. The first challenge was all about finding the best bargain. The second, finding who can barbecue the best. And the third, surviving a day as an everyday Australian. As you can probably all expect, that means a lot of spiders. In terms of the results, my detective mindset has alluded to the fact that Nero, you are not Australian.
Ooh.
Was that correct?
Australia! You go!
Was that correct, Nero?
Was he correct,
No,
Nero?
I'm actually Australian, but for your video, I'll say I'm not. I love
No,
it.
No, it works better like that.
Okay, yeah,
I was born in New Zealand. I've never left it once.